40% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Well guys, Tune here. This time we've got a review. This is F-Zero GX on the GameCube. Just a few things for the start. Pretty much this was released on the GameCube and the arcade, but the arcade pretty much had a modified GameCube arcade board. Obviously you probably have more RAM and better graphics, whatever. That was called F-Zero AX, come in a nice sit-down cab. I'm not sure if there was a movable one. You could use the memory cards from the GameCube in the arcade machine. In Japan, they also came with like little cards which you done your saves on. I have got one somewhere. I can't seem to find it. I have got one somewhere, but anyway, yeah, this came out in 2003 on the GameCube. Runs on an enhanced version of the Super Monkey Ball engine. This is a collaboration between Sega and Nintendo. Apparently Namco had something to do with the arcade board. This is a stunning game, especially for the GameCube. It is the best racing game on the GameCube. And in my opinion, one of the best racing games, if you like arcade racing games, one of the best racing games ever made. Especially when it comes to arcade games. Very, very good indeed. Beautiful looking graphics. It's a very, very pretty game. I just want to change my settings on you in a second. Be a little bit dark. Try that. That might be a bit better. Yeah, say stunning little game. Amazing graphics, 60 frames a second. Super fast. Probably the fastest racing game I've ever played. Plays stunning. But yeah, that's it too. So we'll get into it a bit and I'll talk about it a little bit. So this is the little intro going, showing you the game in action. And you can see it's very nice. So we'll start this out. Right, what I would suggest first off is if you go to options. I tried various characters on this game. I used to like one of the characters because of his control. And everyone seems to say you want to go the Blue Falcon, but if you don't change your controls, the Blue Falcon is pretty much twitchy as hell on the controls. So what you want to do is compensate for that by going into calibration and move the analog stick around until it comes full. Save that. And that's it, that'll compensate for these twitchy controls. You can have widescreen, which is in now at the moment. Yeah, offers, versus battles, time attacks, you've got your practice mode, you've got story mode, which is another thing I want to mention about this game. It's considered one of the hardest games ever. It's up there in the top 10. I pretty much finished it all through twice, but it's not an easy task. And the story mode is supposed to be insanely hard, which I haven't done. I've only done the Grand Prix. So you can customise your ships there, you can buy new ships. So if we go in, let's go to standard. Right, you've got three cups, each with, I think it's 5 sets of races each. There is a 4th cup, but you need to complete all these cups to get to it. The 4th cup is notoriously difficult. A lot of the tracks haven't got sides on them, so you can fly off quite easily. But yeah, so these are the ships you start off with. What you want to use is the Blue Falcon. Now you've compensated the controls, he's far more easy to keep on the track. So you can see the 5 courses to cover. I say you want to put your controls up here, which gives you much better top speed. What I'd say about this as well is if they put this on like the Xbox or the PS3 and did it in 1080p, this game would hold its own against a lot of the new races out. So this is pretty much the best graphics on the GameCube, I'd say. There's a boost start then. So I'll show you a few of the courses. On this course you're on a giant tube. You can't fly off this tube as well, so you've got to be very careful. What happens is you race the first lap with everyone else, and then when you get to your second lap, you get your boost. Remember to keep holding on the button and look around. You can pull up and down on these things to angle your ship. But half the time it's probably not suggested. It's got a bit of risk and reward. There's obviously boosts all over the place on this, but they're underneath the track normally. What you've got to do when you start getting to the end, which is almost up here, you've got to make sure you get the fire below you. Yeah, so what you want is the fire below you. Right, that's energy. So you get your energy battery. Now I've got boost. This game gets insanely fast with a boost. There's a lot of boost, too much for it. You will go flying off the track. Might be better off showing you single race actually, to be honest, but amount of energy. Your boost also uses your energy for the road. Hence you can see amount of energy. You can get killed. Always a good idea to boost when you're in the energy. This game plays so well. It is a fantastic racing game. If you've got a GameCube or Wii, I would suggest finding yourself a second-hand copy of it, because it is one of the best racing games ever made. Wipe out each art out, that's what I say. This game is so much better than Wipeout. Might get you Wipeout fanboys out there who've never played this game, but once you've played it, you know what I mean. Just the sheer playability of it all. So all I want to do now is boost as fast as possible. I should brighten it up a slight tad. I tend to turn the brightness down because the recording tends to glare a little bit. I was finding that it was way too glary. Yes, that's race one. They're not all like that. There's the proper like flatter tracks and stuff going on. So at the moment I got this running through the FrameMeister. You can see the scan lines. You don't necessarily need scan lines with this game, but it is running at 480p. You can turn the scan lines off for a second, just see what it looks like without them. I don't know whether GameCube was better with scan lines on or off. Hard to tell. Yeah, at the moment this has been upscaled to 720p. There's a nasty bit at the end of this course, which can cause you to fly off the course. What I should do, I'll tell you what, because these are all windy courses, if I go back, not all courses are like that, if I go back and I go to practice, I don't time it up, try practice, go Ruby Cup, Route City, that's all this. Standard 29 CPU back on, class current standard. Here we go. Just to give you an idea what the races are like. Blue City is a really nice course. You also use the left and right on the GameCube pad. Two left and right like this, and you're going to need that to get around a lot of these corners. As I say that, I hate every corner going to look. You can get some awesome speeds on this track. You can see this game is silly fast. See if I can these are really cool futuristic tracks. Hopefully I'll be back to the menu if I go so. Yeah, it does play so well, like it's you know, you just need to get, basically if you've got a GameCube or a Wii, you just need to buy yourself this game. That's a cool course. So we'll have to see if we can find something. Actually, I'll go back to the full set. Let's do this one. Game also has a really nice soundtrack. This is sort of like a sequel to the original SNES. Then there was F-Zero X on the N64, which was very good as well. A lot of fogging and stuff, but it was super fast, really playable. And then Sega collaborated with Nintendo to bring this out. And you could really see Sega's influences in the graphics. It was very much like the arcade game Scud Race, Daytona graphically anyway. As you can see, I flew off the track end. This track's got some really sharp corners. Yeah, if you press the two skid buttons together, you can skid around very sharp corners like that. Yeah, you can definitely see the influences of Sega's arcade games in this. thing is with this game as well, when you put the difficulty up, it doesn't actually get faster. Like a lot of other games, the speed goes up. It's the actual other ships play a lot together. So pretty much you can go full speed from the start. With a bunch of bombs on the track. That stuff is ice, which makes you slide. Good idea doing that. You can move in the air as well, by the way, using your air brakes. Nice slide around that corner. You can push up and down in mid-air then to sort of keep you in air or keep you going. You have quite a lot of speed if you angle yourself down. So you stay in the middle of the track there. I wonder if I can get a super jump going now. See if the angle will keep it. Jump going for longer. Good idea to put all the speakers right there first. What I'll do, guys, I'll show you one more course and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, it's got the addictive factor this game has as well. So you need to complete all the challenges and all the other courses. You have to complete the Grand Prix done, and they open up the fourth set of courses, and that's rock hard. It's not too bad on standard, but when you get up to expert, there's another. I'm sure there's another level higher. Once you get onto that, it's you've got to drive so fast to get first position. It takes a shed load of skill. I do like that course. Let's go for this one. So I'm not quite sure how much this game is to pick up these days. Yeah, I've had mine basically since it first came out. Got the boost. Yeah, it's just tricky. There's a bit at the end of this course, like a little sort of lump as you come around the corner. If you're going too fast, you will fly off the course. But watch that video. Too much speed and you're off it. So there's not many racing games out there that give you the sheer sense of speed and thrill this racing game does when you start getting going. say the GameCube handles this perfectly in 60 frames a second, throwing all this stuff at you in speed. There's not many racing games, even on the newer consoles, that are smooth and as fast as this. Anyway guys, that's F-Zero GX on the GameCube. So definitely suggest picking it up. It's a really good racing game, one of my favourite racing games of all time. I say if you're after a top class arcade racer with silly speed, forget your wipeouts, buy yourself F-Zero GX, you can't go wrong. Yep, so anyway, that's it then. Cool, right, okay, catch you in the next video. Hope you enjoy. I say grab yourself a copy of F-Zero.